I honestly don't know where to start or how I should start this topic, because honestly it's just so surrealistic for me that I have to talk about this. I don't like getting into controversy or causing any issue or getting myself in trouble. And I think you can see my content is completely healthy. I just I don't do anything. In fact, I was planning another type of video for today, something happy, something that I wanted to share with you. I wanted to do an unboxing, but today something happened that made me change my mind, and I felt like I really need to talk about this. I was threatened today. Sometimes when you are not part of this digital world or you are not a content creator, you may think that this is easy, and it's not. You think that you post a video and that's just it. But sometimes the things that you put on the internet, the things that you say, the things that you show, the way you interact, and the people that you interact with can have some consequences. I'm gonna start by the beginning. As you know, I have a TikTok account in which I have a surprisingly higher quantity of followers than here. I always hated TikTok. I never wanted to take part of that community, but in some way I also ended up in there. So for 2 years or so, I started to create and post content on TikTok as well. And at the beginning, I didn't get that much attention. Only a few people watched me and liked my content. I didn't have many followers. But once I reached 100 followers or 300, I don't remember well, TikTok allowed me to start doing live streams. I was so excited to start doing live streams because I knew that in this way I could reach more people. I would definitely get more followers and people reacting to my content, but I never thought this would be something that would cause me stress and anxiety and make me so upset, because yeah, I'm upset. At the beginning of my live streams, nobody really watched me. I didn't get that many views, but little by little I started to get more attention, and it wasn't the attention that I wanted to have. As you see, my content is more focused on makeup, beauty, skincare, fashion somehow, and these days on just vlogs, having fun, whatever, nothing toxic, weird, nothing. So I was expecting my audience to be girls, to be women, to be people that are really interested in my content, what I create, and what I can give you. However, my feed, my profile, my live stream started to get filled with men. Only men. Men all over. Men all the time. Sometimes I could have 1,000 men trying to get my attention, trying to interact with me, trying to say things, weird things to me, asking me if I had a boyfriend, asking me if they can take me out on a date, asking me if I did this, if I did that, if I was on my period. It was so fucking uncomfortable. I was so tired of it. At the beginning, I didn't take it that serious because I thought, it's just, they are silly, you know? They just want some attention. I can just give them a silly answer and they will forget and whatever. But they started to follow me more and more and more. Even if I was rude to them, actually they liked it, that I was rude and mean to. They were like, oh, she's acting rude because she actually likes me. No, I'm acting rude because I'm not interested and because it's annoying. I don't want you to see me, okay? I don't want your attention. Actually, men's attention is the only thing that I don't want right now. However, I didn't give it that much importance, like I just said, and I continue posting. I continue creating content that was more general, some memes, some POV, funny things, not so focused on makeup. But then one day I noticed that if I post a video, 20 comments are going to be from men, no women. I was so frustrated because I saw many girls that posted the same content as me And I checked their videos, their comments, and all they had was comments by women asking them for their makeup, about what skincare they were using. And I was just so jealous. Like, why can't I be like them? Why can't my public, my audience, my viewers be women? My algorithm was showing my content to the wrong audience. That day, something changed, something clicked on my mind, and I said, I'm gonna do everything as much as possible to change my algorithm so I can only reach women. So I asked ChatGPT, as always, and it told me some ways to fix this. These are some of the things that I did. First, creating content only and specifically for women about makeup, about skincare, reviews, tutorials, sometimes kinda technical videos, things, informative technical videos that no man will be interested about. Then, as I really liked doing live streams, I decided to do the live stream but in a different way. Instead of going there and talk to people, I wanted to be like educational. Maybe do the live stream only talking about makeup, only explaining how to do this technique, or about ceramides, skincare, scientific things, whatever, just talking about something specific and not giving attention to anyone, not responding to anyone. However, I started to feel that I was a bit stressed because for me, doing live stream was fun, entertaining, was all about improvising. But with this new technique, these new plans, it was stressful because every time I had to do a live stream, which I did every day, I had to plan something, I had to come up with a new idea, something new, something unique, and at the same time I had to study everything that I'm going to say because I don't want to be like improvising. And at the same time it was hard because I would go on the live stream and then I was trying to do something, but then I'll see these comments of these weird people saying like, why don't you say hi to me? Why don't you talk to me? You are this, you are that, you've changed. Why are you talking in English now? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? So I would be distracted and they were like rude to me, you know. In fact, many of the comments were insulting me because as they couldn't get my attention, they tried to make me react in some way, so they were insulting me in the comments. Didn't feel comfortable doing live streams. So at the end, I stopped, and it's been a long time since I don't do live streams. Actually, since last year, maybe 6 months, 7 months, and I don't think I'm gonna go back ever. So that was the second thing that I did, stopping the live streams because I needed to cut the source of getting male attention. After that day, I started to get DMs, messages asking me, men asking me, why don't you do live streams? Go back to live streams. Do this, do that, stop creating this content, nobody's interested, I'm gonna start following you, this and that. And I was like, whatever, do it, I don't care. Actually, that's the point, that's what I want, stop following me. Then some of them, as they didn't get an answer when they sent me a private message, they started to comment on my videos, on my posts, asking me, why don't you go back on live streams? Why are you creating this? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? And even insulting me. So at the end, I also had to take another measure, which was filtering the messages and the comments. I had to filter the comments on my videos. I had to create a list of keywords like pretty, hot, gorgeous, you are my girl. So if they leave a comment with those words, the comment is going to be deleted. So at the end, they got tired because they couldn't leave any comment, they couldn't reach out to me on my private messages, and they just went quiet or stopped following me. And I couldn't be happier, honestly, because at the end of the day, that community, that viewer wasn't good for me. They were not interested on my content or what I did. They just wanted to see me for whatever reason, I don't even know why. And they wanted to control me. The fourth thing that I did was addressing women. If you check my videos, in all of them, I always say girls, girls. I always add the word girls or women because in this way TikTok knows that I'm talking about women, that I'm talking to women, so my content is going to be recommended to women and not the wrong audience. And this is not some sort of tutorial about how to avoid men, it's just I'm talking about my experience, because this is getting too way out of control and too strange, too uncomfortable, to the point that it's making me a bit uneasy. So now, thanks to these actions, my audience has changed a lot. Now if you see my videos, I have many comments from girls and I'm so happy. I've made many girlfriends help me, and we have some kind of, I don't know, some cute friendship online. If you see my analytics now, maybe 70 or 80% of the viewers are women, and then 10% is men. So I'm so proud of myself because I got through this hard way. However, another measure that I had to take as well to fix this issue was blocking many people. I don't know how many people I blocked. Not that many actually, maybe 20 people. Just men that got really obsessed with me, commenting weird things, saying weird things, trying to get my attention. So at the end I got tired. Not because I hate them, because at the end of the day I don't hate anyone, just because I didn't want my algorithm to be contaminated by their attention or activity. So I just clean my profile. At the beginning I just deleted them so they cannot follow me, but they kept following me, so at the end I just blocked them. So this apparently has caused so much indignation and so much anger and so much, they are so angry. Today, randomly, I woke up to this message. It's in Spanish, so I'm gonna write here the meaning of the message, because honestly, I don't even want to translate it for you myself. I don't want to put those words in my mouth because it's disgusting. It's just stupid. I was honestly debating between recording this video or not, because I don't think these people, should I call them people? Should I call them human beings? Deserve not even 1 second of my attention and my time and my effort. I feel disgusted. I honestly feel disgusted because I have to share my air, my oxygen with this type of social garbage. Because through all the way until now, I've been seeing some kind of weird comments, not this aggressive, not this crazy. And at the beginning, I started to feel like maybe I did something wrong. Maybe my content is not the best. Maybe I'm getting so much male attention because I'm posting something sexy, maybe something, no. And I started putting in private some videos that didn't even look weird or didn't even, you can check my profile, there is nothing, it's just makeup. I could see that maybe a video review about a lip tint or a makeup product could get 80% of views by men, and I hated that. Not because I don't want men to see me, but because even for getting collaborations, if you want to collaborate with a brand, they have to see your analytics and your numbers and the way people react and connect with your profile. So if they see them, the majority of my audience in a makeup video are men, they're not gonna give me anything because I'm not gonna sell any product. And also, this type of audience wasn't helping me because they didn't interact with my videos. They didn't even watch my videos. They didn't even like it. They just wanted to see my face, my body, or whatever. Put many videos in private. I started to delete many videos. And I also try to, not show anything. Not show skin, not show something cute, because I was afraid that they would react in some way. But now that I think back, I just feel like that wasn't my problem. They are just crazy people. This message is literally a threat. They are threatening me. Look at that. I'm gonna go for you. I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna go for you. He's making me a sexual object. So when I saw this message, I was like, whatever, this is just a silly, bored man that wants my attention and doesn't even know how to get it anymore. So he's just trying to insult me. or make me feel scared, I just reported and blocked. However, minutes later, I got this. And it's just making me so uncomfortable to the point that I just feel like, should I delete my account? Or should I just stop creating content? Because I really didn't do anything. What did I do that you are so upset? That you are so angry? Not giving you attention? Not saying, yeah, I want to date you? Or just putting some boundaries? You can't upset a no. And I just keep thinking that these days, even some stupid people say, why do you need feminism? Feminism sucks. Feminism, whatever. This is why you need feminism. This. Why the heck do I have to get this type of comments about my body, calling me slut, saying weird sexual things to me, making me a sexual object just because I'm a woman? Men will never get this type of comments. Men will never be harassed this way. Men can post whatever the heck they want on the social media, and they will never be abused. It just annoys me so much. Not because I care about the comment, because of course I don't care about that. They are just stupid people. As you can see, they can even write in Spanish properly. It's their mother tongue and they don't even speak Spanish properly. Are you 4? Are you an adult? You don't even know how to write properly. So I'm not upset about them. Upset about is the fact that it's 2026 and women, we still have to deal with all this shit. Like, now, I mean, I always saw this clearly and I always knew it, but I just more and more understand why men are alone, why no girls want to be with men, because this is just so stupid. Because honestly, you can say, I don't like your content is boring, I think you can edit better, you can make, I don't know, constructive criticism, you can be polite, you don't need to be kind to me, you know. Hate me, but hate me for some reasonable reasons, but not just stupid things. Oh, I'm gonna make your algorithm about men, so all the videos are gonna be about men. Oh my god, they seem so mad about it because I don't want them to be in my algorithm and I don't want them to see my videos. Now they are so upset. Why? Like, why do you need my attention so bad? Why my attention? Like, I don't get it. Am I so special that you need my attention, that it makes you so annoyed and so crazy and so angry? I was even thinking, this must be just some silly kid. This can be a grown-up man because this is so stupid. Like, if a YouTuber, a content creator blocks you or stops following you or doesn't give you attention, you accept it. Okay, you don't want anything else? Okay, whatever. I follow someone else. But I'm not gonna text you harassing you or threatening you or saying things like, I'm gonna change your algorithm, so now you're gonna to surrender to men. In which moment you become so stupid? So I wish men will grow up. And if I don't follow you back, if I don't answer to your weird messages, just accept it. Maybe I have my reasons, right? I feel like there's a problem in society these days that sometimes when you create content, these people that are watching you, somehow they feel like they own the right to tell you what to do. They own the right to get your attention, because if I watch your video, you have to do what I say. You have to answer me always. There was even this guy that kept texting me on TikTok saying like, this happened to me, I'm really sad. I didn't watch your live streams for a long time because I was dealing with many things. And I was like, I'm not your psychologist, I'm not your mom, I'm not your friend, I don't even know you, I don't even know who you are, so why the heck should I have to do those things? And this guy kept insisting, so at the end of the day I just blocked, because I don't want to be bothered and because nobody pays me to pay you attention or to give you anything. That may come off a bit rude, but you gotta accept it. Just because I answered you once, just because I talked to you once, just because I gave you a like, just because I interacted with you somehow, doesn't mean that we are friends. So going back to the main topic, which are the threatening messages, I blocked both of them, and still they kept creating new accounts and sending me messages, and some of them even left this comment, which is just silly, but it's just so uncomfortable. So anyway, I'm just gonna end this video saying that I think it's 2026. It's time to stop treating women in this way. You guys need to let them free and stop harassing them just for being women. I know this is not gonna change anything, but it's just so frustrating because I just want to create content about cute makeup and lippies and lip tints and whatever, and I don't want to have stupid men on my comments. I just don't want. Like, leave me alone, for real. Leave me alone. I don't want it. And if you do it, you know that you are gonna be blocked. Okay, I'm just warning you. And if you are one of them and you are watching my video, I just have one last message for you. I'm not gonna say it because I know that you won't understand it. You are not enough smart to get this. I'm just gonna show you.